Okay, so first you're going to want to wet all your brushes in order to save water and time. So here I'm just wetting everything, making sure that I make sure the brush head is soaked. It saves you a lot of time. So, yep, making sure everything's soaked, turn the water off. And then you're going to want to use a soap of your choice. I like to use Ecotools brush shampoo. It smells very good and it gets the job done very quickly. You don't even have to use that much. I like to just keep swirling my brushes in there, then taking the foam off, swirl, 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 and then put it aside. And then take another brush and do the same thing. You notice that I'm not using more soap because I feel like a little bit gets the job done, like a dime. And if I feel like I'm running out on my hand, I'll then go back into the bottle and squeeze them out. You see that little green tray next to my brush bottle, my shampoo bottle? I filled that with a little bit too, just in case I have like bigger brushes. You'll see me go in with it, I think, in a little bit with one of the fluffier brushes, or this one actually. Now I'm just swirling, squeezing all the foam out, making sure that the foam kind of doesn't have much color left on it, because usually if you have foundation, your foundation color will come out with the foam. So after you have kind of washed your makeup brushes with the shampoo, now you're going to rinse it. I usually like to rinse my smaller brushes together, and sometimes my fluffier brushes I'll rinse them together as well. It kind of just saves me a lot of time. But the bigger brushes, you have to be careful with rinsing all together because sometimes the soap doesn't all come out. So if you feel that one brush is in particular way too soapy, you can wash that brush individually. But here I'm washing my 3 fluffiest brushes, and I make sure that I go into each individual brush, like to feel for the soap if it's still in the brush, and if it is, I'll just keep washing and keep washing. And then I'll squeeze the water out and lay it on a dry towel. You can use paper towel if you want, if it's more sanitary for you, but I like to use a clean dish towel. And then now I'm moving on to washing my beauty blender. And like I said before, I had a little bit of the shampoo left in the little green container thing. So I like to just make sure that I smush my beauty blender into the container where the soap is, just to get the rest of the soap out, and to get the soap onto the beauty blender. Beauty blenders are honestly a little bit hard to wash. I usually like to use my bar of soap, but today I decided to try the brush shampoo and it worked. But some of the stain were just a little harder to get out, so I wasn't too worried because I know it's clean. So you gotta keep washing. This is probably the most water that I use because of the beauty blender. Like, the beauty blender itself is just hard to clean. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe.